Recently, LEGO released a new sub-theme to the City LEGO sets, and that is rides. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing this set to see if it's worth the money, and also, is this new sub-theme going to do well, or are we only going to be getting 4 sets, and that's going to be the end of it? So, let's go ahead and get into the review. Now, first, before we get into the actual build itself, the minifig and all of that good stuff, let's get all the information out of the way. So after cracking open the box, you get your tiny little manual. Well, again, this is for a smaller kid, so it makes sense. And then you receive your 2 bags. Now, they're not numbered bags. This is a small set. It is a 5+, so it is geared towards the younger LEGO builder. Now, another good thing is there are no stickers in this specific set. And that is great because you know what's going to end up happening. The parents are going to have to go ahead and put those stickers on and align them up great. And we don't want a 5+ to have to mess with any kind of stickers. Now, there are printed pieces in this set, and we will get into that when we go into the review. But that is the information. So now let's delve into the minifig. Look at this little guy right here. Every time I look at it, I can't help but chuckle. I would akin this to being like a space baby, but Michelle and I are calling this the city baby. So you do receive a minifig in this set, which is a city baby. And when putting him into the vehicle, there's just so much space around him. It just looks funny and uncanny. And I think that's one of the kind of draws to a set like this. Now, very simple, does have a little bit of face printing, but no body printing, no torso printing, leg printing, any of that stuff. There's not even legs there. But yes, a very, very simple fig, but it fits when it comes to the set overall. Okay, so now it is time for us to talk about the build overall. And again, this is a 5+ set, and it's geared towards those younger LEGO builders. But there are some functionalities to this, and I think there's a reason why they decided to go with the little bit of an uncanniness to the build itself. So first off, let's go over the play features. So number one, when it comes to the tow hook, you can move it 360 degrees, and then you do have some upward movement of the hook itself, which is kind of cool because you can use this for something. Now, when it comes to the bucket, the scooper, whatever it is you want to call it, it does have some functionality of moving up and down. And I really do like that they chose those orange pieces because I kind of feel like this is telling that younger builder that, hey, watch out for these pieces here. They could be dangerous. They can be dangerous. So that bright orange just kind of shows them about, that kind of thought process. Now, when it comes to the build itself, there is some printed pieces. We do have an elephant symbol on top of the, I guess we would want to call this a excavator of some sort, but it does have a print on top of the top of it. There are also 2 printed pieces as well, which are those caution symbols that are towards the very back where the engine would be. And again, just 2 little 1x1 tiles there. Now, when it comes to the build, it's very uncanny looking, but I like that about the build, especially when you put the city baby, I was about to say space baby, when you put the city baby into the set, there's so much room in the cabin, it just kind of makes you chuckle. I really enjoy this set. The build is great. It's fantastic. It's a small build for a younger child, and they're going to be able to put this together fairly easily, especially because the manual takes you step by step by step on how to put this build together. Now, I've heard a lot of people out there saying, why do we need this sub-theme rides? And to be honest, it's not made for you. It's made for a 5+ builder. But there are going to be some AFOLs out there that find this to be an adorable set and want to collect them as well, especially they maybe are going to be putting them into your city like we're going to. Imagine looking at the city and seeing all the different sets that are out there, all the different vehicles, construction, or just cars or whatnot, and they all kind of have a similar feeling to each other. And then you see this little guy. The uncanniness of this build really stands out, and I'm actually happy about that. It just kind of brings a little bit of I don't know, a happier vibe to a city, I feel, especially when putting that city baby inside of the set. I just think it looks fantastic. Now, I'm wondering, in my own opinion, this is just my thought processes, I kind of feel like this set has been placed there to have kind of a gradual, steer towards the bigger city sets or towards city in general. Hear me out. When going from Duplo, then coming to a set like this that still has a little bit of an uncanny, funny look to it, as a 5 plus, a younger Lego builder, they're gonna find this to just be cute. And then on top of that, it's a baby driving an excavator. And I feel like this is put or placed in there to be kind of a transitional set. Going from Duplo, then coming over to sets like this, like Rides, and then traveling up to the bigger sets that are going to be city, that are for much older builders. I kind of feel like this is placed right in between, and I feel like it does its job really well. Now, with all that being said, is Lego going to continue with this sub-theme under city? I don't know. I can see where they could continue it, and then I could see how maybe they're just going to make like 4 of the most popular vehicles with those city babies, and then they're going to stop after that. I guess it really just depends on how popular this sub-theme becomes and how many people end up buying it. Now, if it is, again, if you're buying this set for somebody who's 5 plus, this is perfect. It's easy to put together. It's simple. The manual does a great job. And then again, you get a city baby. If you're an AFOL, if you like sets like this that are a bit uncanny, but they're adorable, this is going to make a lot of sense for you. Now, if you're not into sets like this is probably going to be something that you're just going to go ahead and pass by, which is totally fine because, again, certain Lego themes aren't for everyone. You just have to find that theme that you can really relate with and really want to get. So like I said before, we will be buying all of these sets and putting them into our city. I think they just have that uncanny kind of funny look to them, which would be great to see them kind of hanging out in your city overall. I just really like it. And again, we're getting more, I was going to say space babies, but we're getting more city babies, which is great. Like, I love that little figure. I think it just looks adorable, and just the set overall. So if you found this video informative, please do us a favor and go down there and hit us with a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell. It's not annoying. It just lets you know whenever we drop some new content. Also, let us know in the comment section below, what do you think about this new sub-theme Rides? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let us know why in the comments below. While you're out there looking for Lego, searching for that perfect set for you, be safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.